All right, what up, YouTube? I got a super special one for you guys today. So, for all the women out there, this is probably two of the most inspirational women that are up and coming in the crypto space. I got Nikki and Kat. They are both from Luna PR. Nikki is the founder and CEO of Luna PR. And yeah, we're going to dive right into it today. I wanted to bring more women onto the channel and help inspire and encourage more women to join the crypto space. And I found the most inspirational women in the game, and what an honor to have them both on the show. So, before I overtalk it, let's dive in. You guys want to tell your journey and introduce both yourselves, and then we'll go right into it?
Sure. My name is Nikita. You can call me Nikki. I'm the CEO of Luna PR. I've been in crypto since 2017, and I started my crypto career with Huobi Exchange in Singapore. I'm now headquartered in Dubai, but I'm actually from Houston, Texas. I've lost my accent. I've been out of there for more than 15 years. Kat, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name is Katrina. I'm from Bulgaria. I studied in UK and US, and I was really into marketing, but also into finance. So I was studying both things, and I was trying to find a way to combine them both. And then I found Luna, so that's the perfect place for me.
That's awesome. So what got both you girls into crypto? What was your first experience in the crypto space?
So I had a talent management company in Singapore, and we were doing corporate videos. And one of our clients wanted a corporate video he just wanted a corporate video, and I was the host, so I was like supposed to just read off the teleprompter, and it was like all about crypto and blockchain, and I was like, what am I talking about? Like I was like doing the corporate video, but I was like, I don't understand what I'm reading. And then he was like, oh, if you had invested in crypto in 2010, $100 would have made you a millionaire today. So I was like, that's it. I got to get into it. So I remember like I opened a Coinbase account and just bought crypto on, weekly basis. And it started paying off as the years went by and caught my attention. Made a video on how Bitcoin was amazing, fell in the hands of Huobi, became the host of Huobi, and then started advising a lot of projects on their blockchain and on their marketing and PR side of things.
That's awesome. What about you, Kat?
For me, I was really into stock market. I was studying finance in uni. I was into the investment and finance society, and then my dad was getting into crypto, so I decided to try. I started with Bitcoin, of course. I saw really quick profits, so I started reading and investing more and more, researching, and then I fell in love with it.
That's awesome. What would you say to women that are looking to get into the space? What would be one piece of advice that you could give each one of them?
I would say like it's been really empowering just because we've been in this industry for a couple of years, and I think I can say for both of us, like we've seen so many men in the industry. We feel like there's so much to be done in the industry that women can add value to. So I think it's like really empowering being one of being a minority in this space. Like we're women, but we're doing like it's almost like it's a man's world. We're kind of like dived so deep into it, and we're a female-led team. We have over 100 staff.
Whoa.
We have 75 clients on a monthly retainer. We've grown exponentially, and it's all through like a female management team.
Good for you girls. Congratulations. That's huge. I definitely think the space needs more women, and I appreciate you both for coming on the show because I definitely think you'll inspire quite a few women to enter the space. What would you say would be the best way to go about it for a girl looking to get into the space? Would you say content creating or just like getting into communities?
Yeah, I would say getting into communities. That definitely helps a lot. Making contact. Yeah, try to go on Twitter because the community on Twitter is huge. Joining some Telegram groups, watching tutorials. Like first, it's really important for everyone to understand like the roots, like what blockchain is, and then maybe start with stable investments.
I agree. Like I've seen that like the more you understand the space, the deeper you go into it, and the more you understand like how it works. Because whether you're like a man or a woman, like we've seen when hiring people, because we're such a niche, there is nobody with a crypto marketing background of more than 5 years, right? Like,
For
or and
sure.
if they do, they're already like they're doing their own thing. So like when we try to hire people, we hire people that we know willing to try new things, that want to experiment and just want to get into the space. So one thing that we always tell our colleagues to do is just open an exchange account, open a MetaMask, just start trading and see how you feel about it. And then what we've even seen is there's some women who are incredible at investing, and they just even more than the guys. Like I'm not sexist or anything, but I'm just once you get into it, like it's incredible. There's so much scope in the space.
You can't stop once you start.
Super addicting, isn't it? You like can't get enough of it, because for the first time in your life, you're actually learning how to manage an asset that actually retains its value. What are each one of your favorite projects that's up and coming in the space? I mean, is that a bad question to ask for a PR company because you have tons of clients?
It's not at all. My favorite has been, I have two. I have Kadena and Sand. So both were kind of our clients. So like Kadena came to us, and Sand, we were working on a couple of press releases. So for sure, I mean, we obviously invested in them. So we're pretty happy with that.
That's awesome. And
For
same
me,
with you, Kat?
Yeah, also Sands, and I love the hustle.
The hustle.
The hustle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. What are there any big events that you girls are going to this year that Luna's going to be at that we could drop some plugs for? And where can everybody find? Are you both you girls have your own public and private social media accounts?
Yeah.
So I'm at Nikki Chain.
I'm just Katerina Bukova.
Okay, cool. I'll have you girls send me the links after this, and I'll make sure we put them over the video. So what else could we talk about? What else would you girls like to tell like other women that are up and coming in the space? I think you guys both have a great voice and the opportunity to reach a lot of women in the space.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, it's been an incredible journey for us because we're like growing so quickly, and we've been actually hiring a majority of women, like not on purpose. It's just happened that way, that like a lot of people that are applying to us as well, I guess they look at the website, they see that there are already so many women. So it like maybe scares the guys away and attracts more women to join in. I don't know what the reason is, but we've had so many women apply to us and tell us that they're so empowered and they love the environment, and like it's so different for them. It's just such a good feeling, and like we really push them here. Like we educate them. It's not just like, hey, here, go do your job. Like we actually have lessons here. We hired some international people, like, because we've been doing marketing for South America, for Europe, for Asia. So we've had people who've come in even who speak English as a second language, and we've done English lessons here. We've done crypto lessons, blockchain lessons. Like we're just going like ahead, one step ahead. And I think that's where the core is, and that is not emphasized enough, that for women who want to get in the space, educate yourself about the space and you'll find 1,000,001 opportunities.
That's huge. I agree with you 100%. And I can tell by your team, and this isn't just me saying this because I get contacted by many PR firms and many companies looking for me to promote for whatever projects they're working with. And your company definitely has 100% the best projects. Like you guys I feel like you guys don't send me very many projects that I'm like, like this is a complete dud. I actually like enjoy the content, and I don't actually really take any work from anybody but you guys. So it's a good thing. So
no, that's really good to know. Like we have a bit of an internal vetting process ourselves. Like we don't just take on anything. We make sure that like we know who the team is, that the project makes sense. It has some kind of fundamentals or is like something trendy. We always do our own due diligence. And even now we're opening Luna VC. So we'll be investing in some of the projects as strategic partners. And that's something that we're most excited about because our projects have done really well. Like touch wood, not tooting my own horn, but like I think in the last 10 projects that we got into, that we actually invested into, we did a good minimum 3x. I think, minimum 3x. Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah. That's huge. So how does it work when a project is looking to hire you as a PR firm? And what's all like in that package? Could you explain that a little bit?
So we have 5 verticals at Luna. So we have our marketing, PR, investor relations, which is like with Luna VC, branding, and advisory. Advisory is basically, we're so selective about every project we take on, and we take an approach that we're working with you, not just for you. Our team is really well trained, and Kat didn't say this, but like Kat herself turned $5,000 to $1.5 million. So
There
like,
you go.
yeah, so we get the space and we know like we want to work with projects that are going to succeed. The advisory comes in where we help kind of beyond what's in the scope. The branding is straightforward, UI, UX, logo, website, all of that. Investor relations is the Luna VC. PR is everything to do with press. We have good connections with tier one crypto and traditional media. So we try to get our clients out on those every once a week if possible. And here in Dubai, we've partnered with Entrepreneur Middle East, CNBC Arabia. So we have like pretty good connections. And the last one is marketing. And under marketing, actually, Kat's one of our head of influencer and partnership for the marketing side of things. So she works with a lot of key opinion leaders. She tries to get our clients on interviews. She tries to get people to talk about the project if they like the project. And then we also build communities. We work on social media. We do campaigns that we try to get viral. Now we're getting one of our clients on the Burj Khalifa. Another client is sponsoring the Formula One. We're always like kind of going out of our way. And Kat also throws the sickest yacht parties here.
Oh, snap. That's awesome. So when are you girls coming to anything in the US?
When you invite us.
Where are the best crypto events all around the world? Dubai?
Yeah.
Is that where you think the space is going to be heading towards? What would you tell young women who are just getting started in the space? What would be like the best piece of advice that you could give them outside of doing like education? Like where would be the best place to start? What would it be, educating on Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Yeah, definitely. Stable coins, definitely. And like, yeah, keep educating yourself. That's my advice. Like that's the most important part.
Coin, she means like the major coins.
Yeah,
like not the not.
Yeah, obviously.
Put all your money in USDT.
You're like, why?
Oh, that's funny. So what would you think is one thing that women would like to know more about the space?
I think like crypto just has this like stereotype behind it that it's like associated with, money laundering and scams and whatever, the black market. I think a lot of people, not just women, are intimidated. So I think it's just about getting educated.
So have you drawn any personal inspiration from any other women in the space? And what was your inspiration to get into the space?
I really like Laura Shin. She's a Forbes contributor and she's been writing about crypto from quite early on. So she was very inspirational to me just because I think initially when I got in the space, like I was seeing like a lot of like women just wearing Bitcoin bikinis going, I love Bitcoin. And it was like, it's not, I don't know. It's like, yeah, we need more women, but do we need women like that in the space? No, we need like educated women and women that are like leaders in the space. She's been a leader. And then recently, what's her name? I think Whitney Wolford or something. She's the CEO of Bumble. She just became like the youngest like self-made billionaire. And when she was at NASDAQ signing the papers, she had her baby on her hip. And that was really inspirational for me just because I'm like, it's just incredible to see like women do have limits because we grow families, but like, it was really nice to see that like one of our management colleagues is actually pregnant, and it's amazing to just see her come to work and be so happy to come here. And like, she hasn't taken any days off. Like, she's like, no, like I want to be here. So it's nice. It's a different environment. You don't get this often.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And what got you into the space, Kat? Like, what was your inspiration to get in?
My inspiration, like, I was really, for me, freedom and independence is really important. So that's what crypto gave me. And honestly, every woman in this office is huge inspiration for me.
And how big is your office? Is that like a big place and that's in Dubai, correct?
Yeah. we have like, I can turn it around.
Yeah, hook us up with some.
We have a massive office here.
Dang, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Is that a dartboard next to you too?
Yeah.
Looks like you guys get to have fun at work sometimes, huh?
We have some competitions here.
Oh. Yeah.
Darts. What do you think is
who are also Playing darts.
Yeah.
What do you girls think is like going to be the next big game changer in the space? You think it's like going to be the NFT evolution where NFTs go to the next level, or what's some of like the upcoming things that you guys think are going to be really cool?
Play to earn.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I think GameFi, play to earn, is the next big thing.
Can you explain a little bit more about GameFi? That's probably an area where I'm lacking the least on. Like, what is GameFi versus DeFi versus?
GameFi is like DeFi, so decentralized finance, but in the world of gaming and esports. Usually like you'll play a game and you'll collect tokens or points or pay for skins, but now you're playing games but earning in crypto, transacting in crypto, and staking. And like, so you're playing anyway, like you always do, but now you're even earning from playing, like you're actually collecting points. And they've created a whole ecosystem, and it's so disruptive because in countries like the Philippines, people are earning more than the average salary just playing Axie Infinity, for example.
That's huge. That's going to be game changing. What new
Yeah.
gaming projects have you girls heard of? Are we allowed to ask questions like that, or you guys can't say?
So Axie Infinity is the biggest one right now, in my opinion. And I like Unix Gaming was one that recently launched. Memer is GameFi. Coin Fantasy and Go Fungibles are also some gaming projects that we're quite heavily looking into because we find them very addictive, disruptive, interesting. We love the teams, and they're backed by some incredible people. So there's quite a few that we're looking at.
That's awesome. What do you think is going to happen when games go to something like Cadena, where there's infinitely scalable and no transaction cost? Do you think that that's going to be really disruptive in the crypto gaming space?
Massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
I agree. Have you guys heard of UFO gaming?
No, I haven't.
No, I just started looking into it. I guess they're going to be one of the first metaverse projects building on Cadena.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely look into it.
Awesome.
And what are your girls' favorite coins to invest in? Like as far as like gaming, DeFi, like where, and Kat, you said, she said you made like 5 into 1.5 million. What was can you tell us a little bit about that without giving out too many personal details?
Oh, yeah. Well, I started with Bitcoin. So I got into crypto when Bitcoin was like 4K. So I just, that were my first investments. I bought Bitcoin, then Ethereum, Cardano, like that was my beginning. And then after that, I just started researching into smaller, like new projects. But yeah, my favorite one is Ethereum.
Ethereum?
Yeah.
When do you girls think Ethereum 2.0 is going to come out?
I don't know.
That would be freaking huge if they launched. I mean, game changing. What would you say if they didn't launch? Like, how detrimental would that be to the growth of Ethereum? The space is changing so fast that it would hurt them if they continued to not launch, or do you think Ethereum's just like Bitcoin, where it'll turn into a gold store of value?
Okay, no. So I do think if they don't hurry up, another project will replace them. Like, will not replace them, take their place as number 2.
Yep, I agree. I agree. And what do you think is going to happen when Ethereum 2.0 launches? Do you think that ecosystem is just going to be the craziest, insane thing that we've ever seen?
With Ethereum 2.0, I think it's going to be super disruptive. I think it's going to get Ethereum to the moon. But yeah, it's going to be incredible because there are already so many projects built on Ethereum. It would just be a waste,
I agree. Do you think that it's going to hurt them that everything's bridged out now? Or do you think that once gas fees drop down, it's going to be, the bridges will be pretty much kind of not really necessary? But I think Ethereum, like the best part about it is like the DeFi and the ecosystems that they built. Once it's operable at an optimal gas price, I think they're going to be a really big force to reckon with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're a monster in the crypto space. And I think they have all the resources they need to get Ethereum 2.0 on the road. I mean, the only thing that could be detrimental to them is just not launching it on time, because there are other projects that are, coming up as runner-up pretty fast. So they just need to be quick about it. But I don't think it'll go anywhere because it's a huge ecosystem. There's some amazing projects that are built on Ethereum that are super successful. So, and like projects that were like USDT, like that's the biggest, the top 5 tokens built on Ethereum. You cannot get rid of Ethereum, but yeah, hopefully they launch it fast.
Awesome. So I know you girls got to run here in 3 minutes. So it was really a pleasure having you both on the show, and thank you so much for coming on. And I'd love to have you girls back anytime if you get more time and you guys want to come on to promote or any big announcements that you girls have. I'd love to have you guys anytime you guys want. So thank you so much.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It
you,
was
girls.
great to finally speak to you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, YouTube. So that's a wrap. Special thanks to Nikki and Kat. Thank you girls both so much for coming on the show. It was an honor to have both of you girls. You girls are always welcome on the show. So anytime you guys would like to come on, if you guys have any big announcements or Luna PR is throwing any big events. So do me a favor, guys. Definitely swing over to Twitter. Give them a shout out. Tell them I sent you. Hit that like button. Hit that follow button. And I can't wait to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.